boyfriend surprised my deaf brother by learning ASL to communicate with him, but my friends think it's a red flag, and I'm starting to wonder if they're right. My brother has been deaf since birth. He's 22, 2 years younger than me, and genuinely one of the funniest people I have ever met. Most people don't expect that. They meet him and get all stiff and careful and speak in this slow, exaggerated way like he's going to read their lips through a brick wall. He clocks it immediately and either ignores them or signs something so inappropriate to me that I have to bite my cheek to keep from laughing. He has zero patience for people who make his disability the main thing about him. My whole family signs. It's just how we talk. Dinner table is 80% hands, 20% someone forgetting and talking with their mouth full anyway. He's fully integrated into every conversation, every argument, every stupid inside joke. That's just what normal looks like in our house. When I first brought my boyfriend home, I was nervous. Not because of my brother specifically, but because our house is loud and chaotic, and a lot of people find it overwhelming. My boyfriend sat down at the dinner table and within about 4 minutes had pulled out his phone and was typing jokes directly to my brother so he could be in on whatever story was being told, not making a big show of it. Just quietly making sure he wasn't sitting on the outside of the conversation. I watched my brother read one of the texts and actually laugh. Not the polite smile he gives people when he's being patient with them. A real laugh. I think I fell a little more in love with my boyfriend in that exact moment, and I didn't say anything about it because it felt private. About 6 weeks later, my boyfriend came back with me for a family dinner. We were all in the kitchen, and my brother came in from the hallway, and my boyfriend just turned to him and signed hello. Then signed, "How are you?" Slow, slightly off, clearly someone who had been watching YouTube tutorials at midnight, but completely legible. My brother froze, looked at my boyfriend, then at me, then back at my boyfriend, then signed back. My boyfriend pulled up his phone notes to double check a word, and my brother cracked up. My mom grabbed my arm. My dad set down whatever he was holding. The whole kitchen just stopped. They ended up at the table together for almost 2 hours. My boyfriend with his phone notes open, my brother signing slow enough to be understood. Both of them having an actual conversation without me as the bridge for the first time. I stood in the doorway and cried and pretended I wasn't, which fooled absolutely no one. On the drive back, I told my boyfriend that what he did meant everything. He shrugged and said my brother deserved to not have to work so hard just to talk to someone his sister is dating. No speech, no waiting for a reaction. The following week, I told my best friend. We had been close since high school, 3 years of knowing each other's business, and I wanted to share something genuinely good. I described the kitchen moment, and I was smiling the whole time. He didn't smile back. He waited for me to finish and then said that what my boyfriend was doing was a textbook manipulation tactic. He said learning ASL specifically to get close to a disabled family member was calculated. That it was the kind of thing men do when they want to make themselves impossible to leave. He said the word obsessive twice. I didn't agree, but I couldn't shake it. That's the thing about someone planting a thought like that. Even if you don't believe them, part of your brain starts auditing everything. I went home and looked at my boyfriend differently. Noticed how much he asked about my family. Took things that had felt warm and started squinting at them. It sat in me like a splinter for 2 weeks. Then my brother texted me. He said he needed to tell me something. He'd been at a party and overheard my best friend talking to someone in the backyard. My best friend had told this person he had been in love with me for 3 years, that he'd been waiting, that my boyfriend was a problem and he was going to handle it. I read that text 3 times. I called my boyfriend first. I told him everything, including the part where I admitted I had started second-guessing him because of what my best friend said. He was quiet for a moment and then he asked me one question. He said, "Do you want me to stop learning ASL?" I said, "Absolutely not." He said, "Okay." That was the whole conversation. Then I called my best friend. He picked up on the second ring, laughing about something in the background, totally normal. Said, "Hey." I said, "I know what you told that guy at the party." The background noise kept going for a second, then it didn't. Then he hung up. I haven't heard from him since. My brother and my boyfriend have a video call scheduled for this weekend. My boyfriend has been working on sports signs because apparently my brother wants to trash talk him during the game and do it properly.